Hey, what's going on, everyone? Just a quick thing. We're playing the Chargers, big divisional game this early in the season, but I just wanted to show y'all two big signings we made. Javonte Williams, another 3 years, about $10 million a year, and then Jedrick Wills, 2 years, 20, about 10. I think he's 28 years old, so that cheers up. We don't really have to worry about the tackle position for a couple of years. Just show you, kind of worried about the center position, if I'm keeping it real, but that right side, we got locked up. Left side on rookie deals. At center, like, do I go like Cushionberry? Do I draft someone? Do I draft a project like this guy? We had a replacement signed. And then, yeah. What a third-round pick. He was like our only good third-round pick. Maybe one of him or whatever his name is will pan out. Hopefully. I don't see it happening. But, yeah. Let's get it. Let's win this game. I got solar eclipse come out here in a second. I'm playing Madden. So that's fun. Hopefully no one gets hurt. And okay.
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we've got the incomparable Travis Kelce. He's coming off a solid 102-yard game. It's the Chargers and the Broncos. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the L.A. Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers for Williams a week ago, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
To throw on second down, Crawford. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Throwing on first down, Crawford. They're looking for... It's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. An extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. The Broncos at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. They try the left side here with Williams. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Crawford. Completed out left to Dobbs. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Crawford. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And he gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Herbert. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Trenton Simpson able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And it's fielded at the 34. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver Broncos back out there. Former Tar Heel Javonte Williams, we shine the spotlight on him. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. From the gun on 3rd down. Crawford. He's got his target. That's complete. That shifts past him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 22. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how different.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Herbert following the turnover. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now Herbert off the bootleg. And it's caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
On 3rd down, Crawford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Crawford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. Second. Taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. They lost 4 there, and it's third down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Broncos send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Fielded at about the 28. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. Now Austin. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Off play action. Crawford. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. Down the right sideline. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Here's a give up the middle. He's got it to the 43 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Herbert's throw taken in by Slayton. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Herbert on first down now. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Broncos' 32-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. Fighting through. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Crawford eluding the pressure right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force him.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Tuipulotu got in and dropped it. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And we'll see what he can do on the return. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Chargers to take over. They were winners last week against Cincinnati, and right now they are in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. On first down, Justin Herbert. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 20. On first and 10, Crawford. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on second down, Crawford. And he's got his man on the out route. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. To throw on second down, Crawford escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 60 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Right back to him on first down. There he goes left side. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Josh Palmer with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. This taken in at the goal line. Denver's offense ready to go again. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Crawford. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. Touchdown, Broncos. Jerry Judy with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Herbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Baron Browning with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here's Austin. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. And the focus shifts back to Jerry Judy and his Bronco teammates. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's what really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that one. Who knows?
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Javonte Williams,
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Broncos will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
35. Chargers 24.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Herbert and the Chargers down by 11.
A minute 51 on the clock. They need a touchdown with a 2-point conversion and a field goal in either order as they've got it first down.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
It's a loss of 8.
Herbert going to throw.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Herbert.
Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
They snap it to Herbert.
And that's caught by Williams.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Now Herbert.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
They'll come up now. This is second and long. Herbert.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
And he's going to go down again.
The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Herbert to throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. He's to the 10.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no options. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out. This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they